Hello everyone, my name is Kami if you are new here, and I'm a part-time reseller on Poshmark, eBay, and Mercari. Today it was supposed to be 104 degrees and it decided to storm all morning, just kind of out of the blue. So we've been in the low 70s, which have been amazing. So we've been in the hundreds for the last like 2 weeks. But that also meant that there weren't as many garage sales out. It's also back to school tax-free weekend. I don't know if all states do this, but in Oklahoma, there's 1 month in August, usually it's the first weekend in August, where there's no taxes on clothes, I think like school supplies, things like that. So we didn't go into 2 garage sales. I didn't get anything at the first one, but then I did get 6 items at the second one. I did pay up a little bit for some of it, but I really think based on comps, it's gonna be a good flip. I also picked up items at 2 small thrift stores in my area, as well as some items at Goodwill. So I'm here to show you guys what I found. All right, so I paid $50 for 6 items at this garage sale, and I know it's probably a little bit more than I would normally pay at a garage sale, but the comps are there for a lot of this stuff. So I did look up comps at the stuff that I kind of paid up for, and I'll kind of tell you what I ended up paying for each of these items, but it was a total of $50. So I'm not sure how I'm gonna do my cost of goods this time around. We will see. But first thing I found is this adorable green Sherpa, if I can get it, turtleneck pullover. It is Athleta, and it is a size large. It is the Tulasa Sherpa pullover. It is a, I'd say about a 1/4 zip, and this is from 2020. Comps are about 40-ish on this, and she was wanting 20, but I talked her down to 15 on this item, so not too bad for that one. I also got 3 other clothing items, and they were all Athleta. So this one is a blue top, and I don't know the name of this one, but I believe it is kind of like a cycling top. It has that back zipper pocket there. Like I mentioned, this is also Athleta, and all of these were size large, so not a big plus size, but a bigger size for this. I didn't look up comps on this one. She was wanting $5 for this one, which I would pay $5.99 at the thrift stores in my area. So this one's from spring of 19. I was happy with that. And then these 2 together, she just said $2.50. I think she was wanting 3 for one, 2 on the other. Also Athleta, size large. And it's this gray long sleeve pullover shirt, pretty basic, but we're coming into the right season for it. So I went ahead and picked it up. And this is from holiday of 17, so a little bit older, but it was in really good condition, and again, a pretty good size. Now this is the one item I think I should have probably put back, but I still think I can flip it for something and make my money back. So it is a Athleta skirt. So I mean, it's technically a skirt, but it does have tiny little built-in shorts, so I think it's technically a skirt. And it is the ripstop material, so it kind of looks like little tiny squares, and basically if you get a rip, it stops it. It doesn't go beyond that because of the way the material is. The problem is several areas on the bottom stitching, the stitching is missing in little sections. And then in addition to that, somewhere along here, let me see if I can quickly find it. There is, I think, some paint. There's something right there, and then there's also a little spot of yellow somewhere along here as well. Oh, right here. So I am going to go ahead and OxiClean it, see what I can do. Honestly, I'm not expecting more than like 10, 15 for this, but yeah, so you know, we all make mistakes. But these next 2 are really the beef of what I got. So these boots looked adorable, and they're in amazing condition. They are, and I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it, but let's see here. Zip it, get a little bit more light in there. There we go. These are Free People. She was asking 20 for these as well, but I talked her down to 15. And these are the Emmett style, and they're kind of this bronzy gold snake print. Comps are like $60 to $75 on these. These really haven't been worn a ton. And she said she hadn't worn them and they don't look like it very often. They are a size 39. They were made in Portugal. I think, again, we're coming into the right season for these, so I'm gonna aim high with those, and then we're kind of leaving the season for these, but I'm gonna get them listed pretty quickly. These are Birkenstocks. This is the Aloha style, and they have been worn, but they are not worn down. So you have a little bit of wear, and of course that footbed print is always there. These are a size women's 8, but she was asking 10 for these. Comps on these are about $50, so I'm gonna get this listed pretty quickly. And that's all I got at garage sales. Like I said, we went to, didn't find any at the first one, but we went to a couple smaller thrift stores in our area, and at this one, they were doing half off all women's clothing. And my husband actually found this brand maybe 2 or 3 months ago when we were in, I think, Denver. And then he found it actually last week somewhere. And so I recognized when I walked up, and it was, the back was hanging towards me, and I noticed this. I was like, oh, I think I know what that is. And sure enough, it is Aviator Nation. So this is the 3rd Aviator Nation item that I found. Now at first, I thought, oh, it's in good condition, and it has this little rainbow, which I have looked it up, and that's meant to be there. But it looked like someone had cut it. But I found a listing that had a stock photo, and it's cut in the stock photo. It's meant to look like that. It's a really good job, professionally done job. They were only wanting $6 for it, so I got it half off, and it only cost me $3. Comps were around $45 for it, so I am here for that. And then my husband found this in the men's section. I'm not sure if he's going to keep them because they are his size, but they are a pair of Lululemon men's, I think lined, not fleece, just like double lined, like track pants. And they're a size extra, extra large. So I'm not sure if he's going to keep them or not, but they were only asking $6 for them. I'm going to pick that up. Then there's another small one, a small thrift store in my area. And I was very happy with what I found at this one. I was able to cross off this brand off my BOLO list. And this is, I'm gonna stand up to kind of show you guys. So this is beautiful print, definitely more summertime, but I am going to be listing it very soon. And it does have like the ties at the top of the straps. But I saw it was hanging, and I looked at the tag. I was like, oh my gosh. This is Dress the Population, which I've never found before. It is a size small. This is the Hannah, H-A-N-A dress. Comps look really good. So I'm thinking around $100 for it. They were asking $10 for it, which I was going to pay, but like I mentioned, it was tax-free, so I didn't pay any taxes on it. And at this store, the first weekend of the month, or the first Saturday, they're not open on Sundays, but the first Saturday of the month, they do 10% off everything. So I actually only picked this up for $9. So that was probably my favorite find of the day, just because I've never found that brand before. But I also picked up this tank top, and it's definitely a longer line tank top, I think. But it is Lululemon, no size, but it was only $3. I'm gonna measure that and list it. I have no problem with that. And then this is a jumpsuit, and it's by Etoile by Anthropologie. It has a built-in belt, so you don't have to worry about it disappearing on you. And it's just a classic black jumpsuit. I thought for transition into spring, where this was a really cute scarf, a really cute pair of bold shoes, would be adorable. This is a size medium, and they were asking $8, so again I got 10% off of that, and so I was happy to find that. And then we went to Goodwill. It was pretty busy, but I was able to find a ton of stuff. So this is from the store that's located near their like headquarters in our area, the regional headquarters. And so they mark up a ton of shoes. So I just have to tell you this story because it baffled me. So as I was walking in, I ended up having to go to the bathroom. You have to get a key. It's a whole big thing. So I went up to the cash register and there was a lady checking out with 2 pairs of Rothy's. I didn't see how much they were, but I found my first pair of Rothy's at this location years ago. And when I got home, I had never found them before, so I was doing more research and turned out they were fake. It said made in USA instead of made in China, and it's a very easy way to tell. They let me return them and everything like that, because they don't really do returns, but because it was fake, they let me return them. So I'm always leery of picking up Rothy's at this location, but now I know what I'm looking for. Anyway, they always mark up their shoes. So I went over and I found this pair of basic Crocs. They're a little bit more like heavy duty Crocs, but they were new with tags. I think retailed somewhere around $50 to $60, and they wanted $49.99 for them, and I was baffled by that. So we did not look at the shoes, but I found a couple of things. My husband also found a couple of things. So they also love marking up Lululemon, and I found one pair. My mom actually went with us, and she had found another pair that was marked up, but we actually found some pieces that they missed and did not mark up. So this is the first one. It is a Lululemon men's button front short sleeve shirt, and the logo is down here, and it was only $5.99. I don't believe this one has the size anywhere, but I'm not against measuring and listing based on that. I've never had a problem with that with Lululemon. I just include their size chart and my measurements, and that has me covered. So this one I'm really surprised they missed, because it's very obvious that it is Lululemon. But yep, Lululemon Swiftly tank top, and this is a size 6. It has it stitched in down here at the bottom hem. Only $3.99. I love picking up Swiftly items. They sell really fast for me. My husband also found this one, and I'm pretty sure I just sold like this exact same polo shirt. It is Lululemon, a polo shirt. It is a bigger size. I'd say extra large. I don't know, maybe 2X. Again, no sizing, but they missed this one as well. And this one is down here, and it's the logo that has, it's kind of like boxed in with the little corners, triangles in each corner. Paid $5.99 for that one. Then I picked up this pair of Spanx leggings. They are a size large, so a bigger size. I paid $5.99 for them. They're a little bit like more compression than like a seamless style. And then they have this really cool venting detail on the bottom. I like picking up Spanx. It's definitely been slowing down a little bit, but honestly not too much. But yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna keep this or end up selling it, but it is a pair of these brown little casual shorts, and it is Torrid size 3X. I only paid $4.99 for it, so I think I could probably flip that for around $20 if I end up listing it. Another pair of Spanx, and I actually recognize this because of this blue and black, like almost cheetah print, because I've sold that print before, but it is Spanx, size small. It's that more seamless construction, and I only paid $5.99. This was a pair of Lululemon leggings that they missed. I could somewhat see this. It is definitely a busy pattern. They are cropped, but for $5.99, I'm gonna pick it up. It does have the size dot, size 4, but no style number. But with this type of print, I think it's gonna be pretty easy to find the style for that. And the last item, I'm pretty sure this is new without tags, and I'll show you why. But this is an Aloe Yoga, and this is a size extra large. Has the tag on there, like the material tag at the top. I think it's new with tags because or without tags, because it has this like dotted sticker on it. I don't know if that's from Aloe or not, but I'm gonna make sure to, like, you know, take a picture of that and say, you know, it's in very good condition, because I don't know for sure that it's never been worn. But it was only $3.99, and Aloe has been selling pretty well for me recently. So that was my haul from today. As you can see, I have some stuff up here that I need to photograph and get to listing. But last month I did kind of a listing challenge for myself, and I posted a couple of updates on my reselling Instagram, and that's linked down below if you ever want to go and check it out and follow me over there. But that was able to, like, doing that, I was able to get through a good chunk of my death pile. Most of this stuff is stuff I picked up in the last like 2 weeks. I do have some shoes that I need to clean, 5 or 6 pairs, but most everything is caught up. I'm right about 75, including some of this items that are unlisted, and that's kind of where I'm comfortable at. I list anywhere between 4 to 8 items per day, and so that allows me to have enough to last me a couple of weeks and not run out. And that way, if I do have an off weekend, or, you know, for whatever reason, don't go thrifting or garage selling, and I don't find anything, you know, that still gives me a buffer where over the next couple of weeks I can still list, and then just try and go the next weekend or the next time I go to a thrift store. So I'm really comfortable with where I'm at on my death pile, money pile, whatever you want to call it. But that was my haul. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know some fun things that you guys have been finding down in the comments down below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up on your way out. And if you aren't subscribed and you think this video was cool, or I was cool, or you just want to help support me and my ambitions, you know, please subscribe if you are not already. I think I'm up to a new high. I'm at 442 subscribers, trying to get to 1,000 by the end of the year. And I'm trying to be a little bit more consistent with, you know, videos coming out at least once a week. So make sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification. That way, when I do put out a video, you guys are notified. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.